Hello and welcome to Capital Online TV. My name is Anita Nderu and these are the stories making headlines. Today we start with a story of two voters who have moved to court to challenge the nomination of Ferdinand Waititu as the Jubilee Alliance Party candidate for the Kabete by-election. Godfrey Mwaki and Joseph Juguna have filed an urgent suit seeking the nullification of the nomination over integrity concerns. The move by the two comes 2 days after Waititu won the JAP's nomination, garnering 14,696 votes against his closest rival, Samuel Mburu, a former State House official who managed 2,334 votes. They argue that the controversial city politician does not satisfy requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on leadership and integrity. Consequently, the petitioners want IEBC restrained from issuing a clearance certificate to Waititu to vie in the Kabete constituency by-election pending hearing and determination of the case. The by-election is set for May 4th. Two senior judges have been sacked by the Judges and Magistrates Vetting Board. Board Chairman Sharad Rao says the integrity and professional misconduct of the two, Delphina Atieno Alego and Beatrice Nyambune, was called into question and necessitated their dismissal. He indicated that there were claims of incompetence and bribery in the case involving Nyambune, while 6 complaints were raised against Alego that include integrity and abuse of office while serving as Chief Magistrate in Eldoret in 2004. Rao further stated that the two were among 43 magistrates vetted in Kisumu and pointed out that they have 7 days to appeal for review of the ruling. And in other news making headlines, High Court Judge Luka Kimaru has temporarily cancelled bail granted to a Sudanese national accused of defiling a 5-year-old Kenyan girl. McCoy Madak is accused of defiling a 5-year-old girl in Nyayo Estate 2 weeks ago. Earlier, Senior Principal Magistrate Timothy Okello had granted Madak a bond of 1 million shillings with 2 Kenyan sureties. He had also been directed to submit his passport and other travel documents. Prosecuting counsel Jacinta Nyamosi, however, moved to the High Court after her application to have the accused denied bail flopped. The case will be heard on March 31st. The Kenya National Union of Teachers says teachers are not opposed to the current job evaluation exercise being conducted by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. Speaking during a meeting between SRC and public service leaders, Secretary General Wilson Sossion, however, pointed out that they had an issue with how and when it was introduced during the negotiations for better pay. He stated that teachers will support it only if it did not interfere with the collective bargaining agreement with the Teacher Service Commission and the ongoing negotiations to increase teachers' basic pay currently being arbitrated by the Industrial Court. While stating that the process should be conducted on a regular basis, Sossion indicated that it will harmonize worker salaries within the public service. ODM now says the victory in the Kajiado by-elections has rejuvenated their resolve to form the government in 2017. The party Secretary General Ababu Namwamba says the by-election has proven that ODM is still strong and that the region remains loyal to ODM. Speaking at the party's headquarters after holding a National Executive Council meeting, Namwamba applauded Kajiado Central residents for supporting ODM candidate Elijah Memusi. During the meeting, Namwamba said the NEC also approved 2 reports, one on the Kisumu leadership wrangles and the one on the suspended Executive Director Magere Langat. And from the business desk, the cost of electricity is not expected to go up in the next 1 year, despite the dry weather being experienced. Energy Cabinet Secretary Davis Churchill says this is due to the injection of the 280 megawatts of all-Korea geothermal power to the national grid. Churchill also attributed to the stock of heavy fuel used in thermal generators bought in April and was not used due to the geothermal generation. He says thermal power accounts for 10% of the national generation mix, down from 38% in August 2014. Geothermal accounts for 51%. He says this will spur the economy and is a great incentive to ease of doing business. And now we take a look at the financial market.
EGG Pay is a new service from Nairobi City County aimed at making life easier for residents. You can now pay your parking fees with EGG Pay conveniently with no hassle. No more hide and seek with parking attendants. No more tickets, no more bribes. To pay your parking fee with EGG Pay, first create your e-wallet if you haven't. Dial *217#. Enter your details as prompted and create your e-payment PIN. Top up your e-wallet via M-Pesa or Airtel Money using business number 147147 and your phone number as the account number. Finally, you can pay for your parking by dialing *217#. Select 2 for parking. Select either 1 for daily. Enter vehicle registration number. Select your closest area number. Select vehicle category. Confirm payment transaction. Confirm your EGG Pay PIN. Then await a text message for confirmation. The process will take you just 5 minutes but will go a long way in making your life easier. For more information, go to epayments.nairobi.go.ke. EGG Pay means your right to expect service. EGG Pay. Malipo kwa urahisi.
And finally, on the sports news, the 63rd KCB Safari Rally will not be part of the African Rally Championships calendar. This follows organisers' decisions to pull out in order to reorganise, targeting a return of the World Rally Championship status in 2017. Clerk of course, Bimal Patel said this year's showdown will be more of endurance than the normal sprint. The 3-day event, set to traverse Nairobi, Machakos, Laikipia and Meru counties, will be flagged off at the Kenyatta International Conference Centre on the 3rd of next month. And still on the sports news, champions Gor Mahia face Bandari at the City Stadium on Thursday at 4 p.m. This is a rescheduled Kenyan Premier League match that marks resumption of top-flight club football action following 3 weeks of inactivity brought about by a court injunction. Gor and Bandari registered impressive wins in their opening KPL fixtures on the weekend of the 21st and 22nd, with a full complement of 8 fixtures on the cards over the weekend. Nakuru All-Stars and City Stars, who were relegated last season but have been included in the league following a decision by the KPL Governing Council to make 16 teams, will be involved. And that is all we had for you today. For the latest on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. I'm Anita Nderu.